Welcome back to Tales of Xillia. Woo! Last time we got killed. We did some training. Off screen, I have once again upgraded equipment. They all jumped up a tier, like from Jude's tier, like two levels above the wind equipment. Like I had the silver, whatever gauntlets I had before, that were better than the Sylph wing. The wind, I had one tier of equipment between this set and the wind set that didn't get completed. And I had one piece of equipment that was from Jude, and I upgraded gun. The weapons have all been upgraded for everyone. And, yeah. But there's going to be one thing I'm going to make note of, just because I noticed I had a bunch of them, and I think it was because of all the General Gnomes. I had the Navi medal, which I mentioned, but I also had a lot of dingy puffballs. Like, I think I had like 15 or 17 of these things, and you can see how expensive they are to sell. And to expand, they're also really good. So much so that I'm actually just holding on to them right now. Because, yeah, the Dragon Ash, I think, was in a chest. And the Dingy Puffballs, I don't know where I got so many of them. Various locations, I'm guessing. But there was a lot of them I had. And I expanded with a few to get the next tier of weapons. And then I sold a bunch to buy the next tier of weapons. I still have 10 grand, and I'm not spending it right now just because I'm waiting on it, because I don't really have anything I want to buy or whatever. So yeah, that's about it. I bought another 100 experience.
Even great warriors can't fight on an empty stomach, of course, nor are they very effective when they're drowsy after a big meal.
That's nice. I bought another 100 experience increase recipe as well, just for a boss fight coming up a little bit later in this.
Cloaked in a perpetual golden sunset.
Oh, that sounds so romantic.
Yes, so the Spirit Climb is completely sunset, just like how Fedmont's was complete night. So that's kind of cool. But yeah, so yeah, there's a couple of boss fights in this section. One or two, and I got one for... I know I remember one from the session I just completed. I don't think I got far enough in to warrant a second one yet. I don't know. I had to cut it off the Milla playthrough at a specific point just because I couldn't remember. I couldn't remember some stuff. It would have been continuity and cutscenes or something. I can't remember.
When I see a sunset like this, I can't help but think of home.
Home on the range. Grab you, and I'll go run away from this thing before I go talk to whatever this message is here.
Give it to us straight, Doc. How's Milla doing?
I understand this Asperixis device is quite advanced, but I can't imagine it could have healed such a grievous wound in so little time.
When I first applied the Asperixis, it caused such intense pain that she passed out. But now that she's more used to it, she can tolerate it, as long as she doesn't exert herself.
Doesn't sound like she's ready for any kind of battle. Sorry, I shouldn't give you such a hard time. It's not like Milla would let a little pain slow her down, right?
Thank you for the explanation. We'll take the lead for a while and give Milla time to rest.
As long as I'm on the battlefield, I'm sure we'll get by.
Thanks, guys.
Speaking of which, I don't think Leah's going to stay in just because she's new, but I think I'm going to switch in Rowan and Elise. I left Alvin in. I missed that. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with this party for a little while. I'm not going to have Milla in the party for a while. Holy crap. This rarely happens. Unless I want to switch... Actually, no. I'm going to do this just because Leah and Elise have a hilarious linked art, and I'm going to see if I can actually pull it off. So, I'll see. They have a hilarious link art, and I want to try to show it off a little bit. So we'll see if that shows up at some point. Yes. Okay, yeah, but, yeah, there was just some cutscenes coming up. I don't think there's any actual specific battles they're separated for coming up, but there was some cutscenes that I think weapons showed up in. I didn't know what weapons I would have at that point, and I want to try to keep cutscenes seamless and continuity free and all that fun stuff, so I just sort of stopped where I was. So, yeah. There was one scene that had continuity error way back, and I'm still not mentioning which one that was. Let's see, as I mentioned back, actually I think I already brought it up in think I specifically mentioned that some people could have noticed if they knew what the weapon actually looked like or what was thrown. And yeah, I didn't know it was thrown in the scene. So sue me. It was a Milla only scene.
When I see a sunset like this, I can't help but think of dinner. Are we eating soon?
I completely lost, like, my tracking system. Normally in all these areas, I think I've beaten this to death. Normally in these areas, I go around the entire outside of an area, then I search through the middle. If there's multiple high points or low points I have to climb up to, like there will be in future areas of the Lakudum High Road, which is where we are right now, then I will just do them separately as if they were their own complete area, because they kind of are. But yeah, I'm going to be avoiding fighting, because I'm going to tell you, what were we getting for experience from those other guys? It was like 3,000 experience or something like that from the general gnomes. Like, we were getting so much experience. These guys give out about 100, sometimes less. So I'm just going to be avoiding most of the fights in this area. I might show off a couple of fights, but I'm not going to do them on purpose until I'm near the end of the area, just in case I ran into one accidentally. Unfamiliar ground!
I've never traveled this deep into Azul before.
Nor I. In Rashagal, very little is known about the interior regions of Azul.
Well, if anyone has any questions, fire away. I've actually come here a number of times.
Because you have a girl in Azul?
I came for work, mind you. Work. But sure, I may have met a few girls over the course of my duties.
Not the most emphatic denial.
The gentleman mercenary!
Are you ladies feeling well? Anyone need a break?
I'm okay. You sure are friendly. I thought mercenaries were supposed to be gruff and scary.
That's just a stereotype. Although there certainly are a few like that. A true pro uses good manners and a kind demeanor to compensate for the job's shadier aspects.
Huh. I guess Alvin would be even worse if he was rude as well as devious.
I suppose.
Man, you really are cool if you can let comments like that roll off your back, little buddy.
Right? Sass from stuffed animals, cheeky teenagers calling me little buddy. Nope, don't care one bit.
Regular skit viewer. There's actually a cutscene. Oh, okay. Yeah, there is a cutscene coming up. Right here.
Expecting a message, Alvin?
Huh?
I've seen him using that bird to send letters before. To a woman, apparently.
Sorry, folks, I'll be done in a jiff. Everyone, take 5.
Hey, Milla. You gave something to Ivor a while back. Was it the thing you swiped from the laboratory?
Yes, it was the Spyrex used to operate the Lance of Kresnik.
That little thing? But shouldn't you keep it with you?
No. In fact, it would be dangerous to get anywhere near the Lance of Kresnik with that Spyrex in hand.
Oh, well, you know better than me.
There is a problem, however. The channeling circle that bound and captured the Four. I believe it was generated by that Spyrex. I will need to generate a channeling circle of equal power to release them.
In other words, you'll need that Spyrex to save the 4 great spirits.
I may need the Four's power to destroy the Lance of Kresnik, too. The real question, then, is when should I retrieve the key from Ivor?
Hey, does that mean you can also use Spyrex to cast arts? It's not just for the Lance of Kresnik?
What's the simplest way to explain this? Remember the street lamps in Fenmont? People light them with spirit arts. It's a simple parlor trick. Even a child could do it. But what happens if more powerful spirit arts are required?
Those require a powerful caster, someone with a mana lobe of sufficient capacity. The greater the capacity, the more mana can be produced when using arts. That capacity is determined at birth. It's immutable.
Precisely. That's one of the laws of Riza Maxia. But a Spyrix doesn't rely on the caster at all. A caster wielding a Spyrix can power anything, from a tiny streetlight to a gigantic object like the Lance of Kresnik. Mana capacity ceases to be a limitation.
But that sounds really handy.
It is handy, and that's precisely why it's so dangerous. With the Spyrix, anyone can wield arts potent enough to capture the Four, and anyone can use that power to kill others, just as they plan to do with the Lance of Kresnik. Anyhow, we should get going.
She's right about one thing. Weapons like the Lance of Kresnik must be destroyed. But is Spyrix itself really such a bad thing?
Noting Jude only scene. Dialogue from Jude. Oh, Golemology 101.
You seem to know a lot about golems. What was that you said about earth spirits?
Golems are artificial constructs created by the Rashagol army through Earth spirit channeling. They can only work within particular spirit climes, but they're very powerful.
Impressive.
Isn't she smart? Although she did just hear all that from Rowan.
So she's just the conductor's parrot.
Elise learns spirit arts through intuition alone, so she hasn't made a proper study of the subject. However, once she learns something, her ability to recall it is quite impressive.
I learned a lot of other things too. Like Fenmon is protected to the north and south by golems, and the Fezabel Marsh. It's an impregnable defense.
Impregnable, huh? Can you tell me what that means?
Well...
Perhaps it's time we expand our lessons beyond just spirit arts.
Okay, well, next area, an irksome vessel.
Hey, Milla?
Are you really Maxwell?
I am. Had I not mentioned that yet?
Ah, she isn't human! Run away!
Having seen the strength of Milla's resolve, I have no trouble believing that to be true.
So how come you look so normal?
I have taken physical form by using the elements within a human body as a catalyst. It has proven to be an irksome vessel with many limitations.
So Milla is Maxwell in a human body.
Well, it doesn't change who she is, right? Let's leave it at that. It's still a little scary.
But haven't you always known Milla to be scary when she's angry about something?
I guess that's true.
Are they afraid of me? Or is that a sign of respect? Well, I suppose either will do.
Dun dun dun. Please no more side back scenes. I get tired of. Oh my God! Get them all away! I'm not reading this one. I'm not reading this one. I'm not. It's not going away. I'm not reading. Fine.
It's a pain, but I better try to bang out a letter. Let's see.
Look, Alvin's writing another letter.
My dearest, now that the interseasonals have blown their last, and the spirit climb has settled, my thoughts stray to you and your well-being.
He's so formal.
He's gotta be writing to a woman.
That reminds me, Jude. How come you didn't answer any of the letters I sent to you in Fenmont?
I didn't know what I was supposed to say. You only ever talked about yourself. Also, your penmanship could use some work.
I can't believe you! You blow me off and still have the nerve to complain?
But I could barely even decipher them. You yank the pen so hard it tears the paper.
Well, maybe I'll just copy you. Your cutesy little bubble letters are straight from a little girl's diary.
What? Guys aren't allowed to write neatly? That's sexist.
I'm not being sexist. That's exactly how it looks.
Then you've proven my point. You are sexist.
I'll never run out of things to write about with these people around.
Well, Jude's got a point. He really does. But, not really a ladies' man, Jude. Okay, anyways. Blam. Giant shell. Thingy in the wall. I think this one... Saying mysterious jewel. Yes! Yes, I remembered. Awesome. Excellent. Okay, we will have to come back here a little bit later on in this session for a side quest. But for now, we're just going to continue on. I'm just going to make note of this area right now, because I'm probably just going to cut away until we come back here, so just know where we are and how we got here. It'll be by this little lake pool, so... but that won't be coming up for a little while, a few episodes from now. Also, I'd like to apologize for a few episodes back where I spent over half the episode just punching in those Liliamorphs. It wasn't intentional, but it just sort of happened. If I come up with a huge number of Liliamorphs again, I'll probably do something to speed it up, so it doesn't take up so much of the episode. So I got into a random fight now, so I got some Skunkies and a Terror Rivet. They're still not weak to the wind element equipment, so if you still have the wind element equipment or anything like that, you will be fine. They are farting up a storm. Oh, I want to be with Milla because I want to see the other form. You know what? Let's see. One sec here. Okay, wait a second. I want to do. No, it's that, and then yes. Okay, good. We can link them. Arts. They have a linked art with Resurrection? I've never actually done this before, so. I think it's that one. I don't want to look at it because it'll ruin it. I'm hoping I still have. I'm hoping I have all the abilities necessary for this. If it's not this one, then I can't do it yet because I know it's not linking with Resurrection. So we go like this.
Oh yeah, we're on fire!
Leia. Oh, Leia's elongating. I haven't used her yet? Oh man, I should use her for a while. After Leia evades an enemy attack with a backstep, her staff will shimmer with a white light that lengthens her staff for a set amount of time. While in the state, she'll be able to fight with a longer reach. I'll show that off quickly. Yeah, I'll just use it. I'll switch up to Leia for a little bit. But yeah, the helicopter thing is amazing. I love that. Also, those are rare enemies, and we took them out as if they were regular enemies, in my opinion. So that's kind of why I'm avoiding some of these fights. I will probably show a few of the fights because I want to. But okay, let's do the. Yeah, let's do some of this. I actually got a back attack there. Holy crap. Okay, so with Leia, she can do stuff like. Come on, come on. Nope, come back here. Hey, come on! I want to try to get a... Well, Lee's got flattened. Come on. Come on, attack faster, damn it. Whoa! Okay, he did. Let's switch up. You, fight me. Ah, I wasn't far enough back. Come on, you jerk. Well, this isn't happening, this fight.
Now for a victory chant! Aw, hey, come on! Nope.
Nope. Elise's partner skill, Tipo Drain. Oh, I haven't linked with her yet. She's actually a really good one to link with. If you choose Elise as a partner whenever your TP is reduced, Elise may absorb HP and TP from a foe and transfer it to you. Elise's chances of absorbing from foes increases against technical type foes, that's strength type, and foes being juggled in the air. So, Tipo, Omnoms, and Vampires, their energy to you. Now, imagine all the scenes where he's been nomming on Jude and Rowan's head. Okay, we're moving on. Okay, I want to show off this thing here. Come on. Come on. Okay, these guys are not nearly as aggressive as I was hoping. Come on. I can't tell when they're attacking. Yes! Okay, now you can see the staff's all white and long. That's the elongating staff, so I pulled one off there. It's the same mechanism to kick it off as Jude's snap pivot, so you just need the backstep properly. I think this one's empty. Is this the empty one?
Nothing
Yeah.
but a dead end? How unfortunate.
Yeah, I thought that was the empty one. I knew there was one empty one in this area. Well, there's actually a dot there? What? Oh, that's my walking motion, right. That's a trail of walking. I don't think there's anything up here. Nope. Down I go. See you later, dude. It'd be scary if he jumped off there and just tried to attack me. It'd be frightening. I have lost complete and total track of what the hell I'm doing. So I got the one that was over there. I think there was one on the tip of one of these areas. Unless that's the next area, or the previous area, or was it the... Oh, shoot. Right, I still have that skill on. Stopping me from getting back attacks. And, Tipo just ate something. That was totally just Tipo drain there. I just saw the blue stuff going into Tipo's mouth. It's hilarious. Eating the health from the enemies. Actually, I think it was a TP, but whatever.
Let's go! Was this really the only way?
Sweet. So yeah, we're not getting that much experience. Like, I don't think I've even gained one. I haven't even gained a level so far in these small little few fights, so... We are technically over leveled now. I free treasure up over here, so we haven't been up here yet. And there's no other emblems, so yeah. Still have to go over here. Oop, shiny. Giant shell! Okay. So there's a hole in the wall over there. And the eye free treasure's in the back over there. Have to sneak pie you. There you are. Eye free treasure! What are you? Oh, EXP share. That's actually a good one. I'm going to use it right away. It's one of the skills I've actually had on the Milla party this entire time. Because it's a book. And so all these book spells, like, that was a skill book, I'm going to call it. It basically gave everybody a free skill. And the experience share one's actually really good. Gain experience without even participating in a battle, which meaning they'll basically just get full experience when they're not in the fight. So I just like throwing it on everyone. Just in case. So, yeah. I think I'm just storing up stuff because I don't want to put it on some of these things. There's some good. We're getting to the second orbs now. So, we're going to get some good skills going up right away, especially when I get those life up and mind up skills. Yeah. So that's a really good one. There's another one, really good one, that I've actually been using, but I can't remember where the hell you get it. It might be another eye free treasure later. It might be a side quest. It could be the Black Feathers, which is technically, I guess, Jet Black Feathers, which technically is a side quest as well, but I can't remember where you get it. So I think that's everything for this area. So we are going to walk into the next area. Yes. But before we do, you see absolutely nothing. Nothing. Nothing at all, except for a few monsters that I hope don't attack me and make me waste it. Nothing at all. I'll come back for the item later.